In this video, I want to create a dynamic marketing email for real estate together with you. This is HubSpot Excellence. I'm Jasper, and I'm going to guide you through this entire process in this video. Let me share my screen and we'll get started right away. So first of all, we want to make sure that we have specific lists that we want to send these dynamic sections to. So if we go to CRM and then lists, you can see that I have already created a couple of lists here, including one that says contacts interested in properties over 1 million. Now, we do want some additional ones here, so let me just clone this list. You can see that the list is just based off of the budget. So for this one, the budget is more than 1 million, of course. And then we'll create 2 additional lists. So we'll do one, let's see. We'll do one here between 750 and 1 million. We'll go ahead and save that list. And then we're gonna do another one. Let's refresh to see that it's here. Okay, so we have that one. And then we'll do another one for between 500 and 750. Obviously, you can create these lists in a way that works best for you and the price ranges that you're working in. But for demo purposes, we'll just stick to these 3 lists. Once we have these lists, let's refresh once more to see that we have them here. So we have our 3 lists that we need. Next, we're going to create our marketing email. So we'll go to marketing and then email. We'll do create email. This is going to be a regular email, meaning that we'll just send it out once. For the templates, I'm just gonna start from scratch. I usually like these clean templates best. The first thing you want to do is probably you want to add your logo in here at the top. So I'll go ahead and add my logo there. Though this is a little bit too big. So we'll do something like this. Usually you want to add your link behind the logo as well. Just in case like people would click on your logo, then you have the information right there. Then, of course, we want some text in our email. And as you should be doing as well, I've asked my AI assistant here to create something for me. And I have my text right here, what I need. So I'll just copy this entire section here. Usually I do like to paste and match style so that I can do the styling within the email, because otherwise it might do some weird things sometimes. Now, in case you would send out the emails in a dynamic way, in a sense that you would send it dynamically based on the agent, that's the agent of record for that specific contact, you might want to create this section dynamically as well. So we'll do personalize. Then you can do contacts and then contact owner. There should not be a fallback value here, since like contact owner should be set for everyone, but we'll just make it your agent for now. Then the phone number we'll just do, and that will be the content for email. Oh, we do want the name here as well, so let's quickly add that in here. So let's say we're just on a first name basis here with our clients. Again, here, this data should be in your system, but just in case it isn't, you always need to add a fallback value. But of course, you don't want to go like dear friend and then go with the rest of your email. So I would just make sure that your data in the system is up to date and you have all the data in there that you need. So now we get to the interesting part. So we do want some dynamic content here, as you see. So we want to show property listings based on the client range that we have for that specific contact. For this, we will need to split up the section. And that is just so I can create some dynamic sections in between. So we'll just remove the last part of the email here. And then we'll go ahead and move the first part of the email here. So then we can have our dynamic content in between, like this. So then for this middle section, we want to show the properties based on their price range. So we'll add in some images here, and I'll just stick to images for now to make it a little bit easier for us. I know that I already have one of them here, so let's say this is one. Then I want to do another one. Just gonna keep it really simple here. So now to make this section dynamic, we can hover over one of these images and we can click on Add Smart Rule. So now we can say that these are the default properties, but then for contacts that are in our list for properties over 1 million, we want to show something different. So now when we click on the image, you can see here that we're adding for the default right now, but then we can also add it for contact interested in properties over 1 million. And let's add the other ones as well. So now we basically have our different options here. So here's the defaults. Let's go to our properties over 1 million. I'll just replace this image with a new one that we're going to generate. I'm just going to call this a expensive luxury real estate property. And then for this one, we can do the same. So we'll do more Add Smart Rule, list membership. We have the ones over 1 million, 750. There we go. And then one last time for this one. So now we have this information here. So this is the one for 1 million. I'm just going to do it for like the one image on the left here because I don't want to bore you to death with doing it for like all of these images. But you basically repeat the same process for these. So for example, if you want to do the 1 million property for this one, you click on it, editing for, change this to the over 1 million one. You replace this. Then we do generate with AI. We still have the other one here. We insert. And we repeat that for the other options. So let's do the different options for this first image here. So this is the process you repeat for all of them. So we're ready that we have the default one, which you can see here. We have the over 1 million one. Now we want to do the one between 750K and 1 million. So that's the one we're editing now. We replace this image. We will generate some new ones. I'm pretty sure we won't be able to get something for that in this price range, but for the sake of this video, we're just going to leave it at that. We're not going to find images that make sense for the price range right now. And then we want to do it for the last one here as well. So as you can see, we're going to the one between 500K and 750K now. We'll replace this as well, generate with AI. Expensive real estate property for, let's just add 750K here and see what it comes up with. Still pretty sure that this is over the budget that we're saying here, but fine. So now you can see for this image, we updated the property for all of the different price ranges. So we can see we have this one between 500K and 750K, this one between 750K and 1 million, and this one for over 1 million. And then we have the default one that will be shown to anyone where we don't really have that specific price range. Now, if you want to go one step further, you probably want to add some additional information with those properties, and you can do the same thing to add text to it. So you can just add text down here. You can call this property information, for example, and you can go through the same process to update these for those different price ranges as well. So you would just do the same process here, list membership, one for over 1 million, between 750K and 1 million, and then 500K and 750K. And now you can change this text for each of these. So this is property information over 1 million, for example. And then you can see if we switch it, we just have property information and property information over 1 million. So you would make sure that all of the information in the email is up to date for that specific price range. Then last but not least, since we're talking about customization here, within the email settings, you probably want to go for personalization tokens for the sender of the email. So we want to use the owner full name here. And we also want to use the owner email address. This means that all of the emails will be sent out from the responsible agent or the assigned agent for that specific contact. So that also makes it personalized. And then of course here you want to add some additional information as well. So for example, let's say Again, we want to make sure that we do have the names, but let's just use customer here in this case. So here it would say Jasper, we have some. And then if you want to add it to a specific campaign, you can do that here as well. But after this, your email is basically ready to go. Of course, you do want to make sure that you add the respective marketing lists here, and you want to make sure that the lists that you are doing the customization for are definitely part of it. This is also one way where, like, if we do it like this, we know that the default value will basically never be used. So in that case, you need to pay less attention to the default. But I think it's always a good best practice to have the default value in there anyway. And then you can just send it now or schedule it for later. And you're all set with this email. Now, I hope this was a very helpful video for you. If you like this video, I'm sure you will love this video right here, which will teach you how to set up your HubSpot for real estate success. And also, make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel for more HubSpot excellence, and I'll see you in the next one.